from the whole protest thing all the way to the YouTubers who's supposed to be in this certain popularity circle. It's like, y'all motherfuckers are so easy to infiltrate. Because you know it's fucked up. They done showed you they hand. They done showed you that they don't give a fuck. And they gonna give you any motherfucking thing they feel like giving out. It's all construed, shit, edited, timestamped, fucked up, all that. Why would they do that if they was being so sincere about putting out the motherfucking truth and giving you to go at? Before it was a party, who the fuck? Well, let's put it this way. Where was Kenneka supposed to be going besides that motherfucking party? Motherfucking party in her mind.
Me and Nene them ain't been together in so long. It was our plan. It was like our plan to go to the movies to go see it that night, bro. But what she wanted to do was be a real friend and come through for you hoes, bro.
We all know who that person was, or who those people was that begged her to go to that party, right? Follow along with me. Because that's not all of it. So
that 2-minute leak, it wasn't 2 minutes, bro.
Off top. It ain't
waiting on the motherfucker because she kept moving, bro. And for a motherfucker to say it was quick, that 2 minute leak, it wasn't 2 minutes, bro. They dangling like that, G. You could tell she was getting irritated waiting on the motherfucker because she kept moving, bro. And for a motherfucker to say it was quick, that 2 minute leak, it wasn't 2 minutes, bro.
Off top. It ain't no ands, it ain't no ifs, it ain't no maybes. That ain't no conspiracy. That ain't a motherfucking theory. Nigga, you suspect. She was drugged at that party. No goddamn epilepsy or whatever the fuck else is supposed to be. That's fucking with your mind. Fucking elevators in the same little hallway. Like if you was to come out the elevator and just keep straight, don't even turn, just keep straight and you'll run into a motherfucking door. She was right across from that elevator. Monifa was caught on footage with shoes in her motherfucking hands and a car in the other.
See how quickly it really was. So this is real time.
If you looking for your friend, you ain't snooping around to look to see who see you trying to get into this room. He was clearly snooping around. We ain't excluding Irene as. Irene had something to do with that shit too. She knew what time it was. Now Monique.
Okay, little Herman.
Follow me. With that being said, she's working at this motherfucking hotel. Somebody ease up on her. one of the employees or whatever, you know, come to the motherfucking hotel. Oh, you got to come. You got to come. Now the girl end up missing. Now the girl end up dead in the motherfucking freezer. Tell you her gullible ass gonna tell it. And even if she don't put Irene in it right then and there, after she done served about a year or two in that motherfucker, she gonna be like, shit, I'm about to serve lifetime in this motherfucker anyway. Might as well tell on the bitch. I don't know. I can sit here and think of something, but I don't know. Right? Let's get that clear. Her birthday was actually on September 6th. Nah, I ain't lights and enjoy your whole day. You know what I'm saying? So you might not do the birthday on that day. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna put that in there. That shit going down. You see what I'm saying? Hotel used to that shit. But you made it mighty motherfucking available for these kids to feel mighty motherfucking comfortable in that bitch, though. But you made it mighty motherfucking available for these kids to feel mighty motherfucking comfortable in that bitch, though. Let that shit go through. You meant for that shit to go down. You meant for that party to get started. You see what I'm saying? It was a whole fucking setup, dog. They might not even know why we need them to do that shit, but we gonna guarantee them that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you ain't gonna get in no shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got, they needed her assistance on that shit. Y'all know that shit.
Why were you stockpiling hundreds of human body parts? Here, sir. That's Art Rathburn. And remember his business 13 months ago? For 2 days, federal investigators dressed in hazmat suits removed body parts of 1,000 different people. Arms, legs, heads cut up and kept on ice, not embalmed, so they would be fresh for the black market. Today, the rundown warehouse on Detroit's east side is shuttered and up for sale. Sources say Rathburn's seized records led them to the Chicago area today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont. Today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont. The Chicago area today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont.
The story begins with former Rosemont Police Commander Frank Siciliano, a man of law, but also a man of loyalty. Too loyal, he lost his job. He was cleared on May 15, 2013, because he didn't want to commit to illegal and mafia practices by Rosemont officials. He lost his job. He was cleared on May 15, 2013, because he didn't want to commit to illegal and mafia practices by Rosemont officials. Because he didn't want to commit to illegal and mafia practices by Rosemont officials. The former chief officer accuses Rosemont officials of covering up crimes, favoritism, misconduct, and other illegal practices. Crimes, favoritism, misconduct, and other illegal practices. Allegations of favoritism have been made before in Rosemont. Another former officer complained of it in a 2006 lawsuit settled by the village. latest allegations come from someone who spent 3 decades in the department, climbing to one of the highest positions in a town, largely controlled by one single family, the Stevenses.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna tell them myself. I'm pretty sure you ain't finna tell them yourself. Just can't grasp that shit. You see what I'm saying? If you up on that type of shit, then you understand what type of place Rosemont is. That's their answer. Fuck you. I'm gonna give you this shit here, run with it. That's their answer. If you can't see that we done tampered with the tapes and fucked y'all heads up, that's their answer. That's their motherfucking answer. Quit asking them for more answers. They didn't give you enough. They gave me enough. They gave me what I needed to see. Full of motherfucking lies, meaning you got some shit to cover up, meaning you got some shit going on in that town, meaning I can't trust your motherfucking ass. So now we got to find a motherfucker who's seen it all, and once they blow the motherfucking cover on, blow the lid on everything, then we can dig deep in the Rosemont and cover on, find a motherfucker who's seen it all, and once they blow the motherfucking cover on, blow the lid on everything, then we can dig deep in the Rosemont ass. You know what I'm saying? That's for entertainment. That's for motherfuckers who like to sit back and watch horror movies or sit back and watch soap opera movies and all that old shit. That's what that type of shit for. You know what I'm saying? We got the answer we need. It's Monifa and Irene and them hotel motherfuckers who covered the shit up. The police don't want nobody to get near the shit, so they paid or you know what I'm saying, they already affiliated because there's some shit that been going on, so they know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Affiliated because there's some shit that been going on, so they know what to do. You know, say that shit, man. She can't tell it. Irene can't tell it. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers will be dead in the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is make a phone call. They know exactly who to call to get some shit handled. You know what I'm saying? Send your boys and they go do that. You know, departments, they be having their dark squads. You know what I'm saying? And they go do that. You know, departments, they be having their dark squads. You know what I'm saying? The boys and they go do that. You know, departments, they be having their dark squads. You know what I'm saying? They dark squads. And you know, the squads that put in a little dirt. Be robbing dope boys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That put in a little dirt. You know what I'm saying? They dark squads. And you know, the squads that put in a little dirt. Be robbing dope boys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Planting guns on niggas and shit. They got that kind of shit going on. You feel me? So that shit ain't far-fetched at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why them niggas shit got broken in. I don't think no game on shit like that did that. If they did, it was appointed to them. You know what I'm saying? For them to do that shit.
If you ain't from Chicago, bitch, this the public. Bitch, you in the United States of America. Niggas is afraid that if this shit going on, then it can go in any motherfucking city. That's why the fuck we need answers, nigga. That's why the public need answers, nigga. So all y'all motherfuckers owe us a goddamn explanation. Cause we need to know who the fuck doing this, what kind of people doing this, and how to prevent this bullshit. Where the fuck we...
need y'all to pay attention and listen. And if you have any favorite YouTubers that you like to watch or whatever, send them this way. Tell them they need to listen. It's been through this whole Kenneka Jenkins case, we have seen a lot. Out of that we've seen, it's been a whole lot of speculation. All of it was needed. Alright? All the negativity, all the positivity, all of it was needed. So we can sort out what's real, what's fake. Alright? Now, closed. Not during the whole process, but recently, our eyes have been closed to certain information. Alright? So, I'm here to show you some things that can bring us back to life. Bring us back to the realization to that footage and all other footage that came immediately after that. That was the real footage. Here's why I say that. Listen. All of us that has been saying that it was a reenactment or reenactment, however you want to say it. Most of us got that by an article that Chicago News put up. That article was only saying that the footage was aligned so that we can see the possible path that Kenneka took. Listen. They did not create a scene. What they were saying was, okay, just put it this way. If I film something, right? I created a file, right? I didn't create what I'm filming. I just created the file that I filmed. You have to remember, the police went in Rosemont and filmed the footage from the screen, the security screen. The screen that the security watches, the cameras. The police went in, they did not take any files at that time. The police went in with their personal camera and filmed or videoed the screen. So anything that they pulled up from the camera footage, that is what they recorded on their personal camera. That was the real recordings.
Watch this. Look, watch this bitch the ponytail. Wop. Look that bitch with that ponytail. It's a nigga and the bitch down in this basement with her, y'all. It's a nigga and a bitch down in this basement with her.
The detective going off already, and shit is only one person. The detective going off.
Look at this shit, y'all. Share my shit. Watch dude finna hop out.
Look, two up.
Now, the footage that Rosemont presented afterwards, that's the edited footage. That's, you see no shadows that was there originally from the police recording. You see none of it because that's the clear footage that Rosemont gave out. That is the edited footage.
It's all clean. It's all crispy. You see no shadows that was there originally from the police recording. You see none of it because that is the edited footage. Rosemont cleared all the shadows and everything else